So I am not a TikTok bitch. I'm not an influencer. I don't have no big following page. I'm just trying to spread awareness and get people to understand like what happened because like even for us, this shit just feels like now that we're back home, this shit feels so surreal that we're literally 24 hours later back because this shit does not happen. Like people do not get a chance to call their parents. Anyway, this is going to be a story about how we almost got kidnapped in Cartagena, Colombia, the first day there. So boom, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back in the story and tell y'all like every single sign that we had that should have told us not to even go. But like we're just gonna talk about the night. So my friend Janae and Lex, they're both TikTok famous, but Janae has a friend that was in Cartagena with us, like not with us, but she just happened to come on the same week as us because it's spring break. So she invited us to this bus party, like this bus tour, and we got she picked us up from a resort because she had a private driver, like she had her own driver, and she knew him. They was contacting each other like before the trip even happened, so she felt comfortable with him coming to get us as well because although we were staying at a resort and we could have got a taxi or a cab with them, it just made sense since we're all going together that boom, we're just gonna ride together. So they come pick us up. We're in the party bus. The It's not even a party bus. Like yes, there's music playing, but it wasn't like we were getting drunk. Let that be very known. We were not getting drunk. Yes, we might have been drinking, but it was a snoring off, like a 2% alcohol beverage. Like it was nothing. Um. So after the party bus, after the bus tour, mind you, we went around the city 2 times, and the whole time we were going around the city, people kept stopping that we made stops and you were able to get like drinks and you were like they were passing out beer and we made a pit stop to pee, y'all. We had to pay to piss, but like that's besides the point. So we after the bus tour was done, they had stopped at a club. We didn't go inside the club. We went to the restaurant next to it because all we were kept talking about was being hungry because the resort food was not good. We really haven't ate. Like I said, I'm gonna go in the backstory and tell y'all like how the experience was getting there because I will explain to y'all like why we were so determined on getting something to eat. We had kind of made a list of places to go. Like I said, I don't be on TikTok, but I had looked up on TikTok Cartagena Black Girl restaurants, like things for us to do while we're out there. Be prepared. Like you don't want to just go to a country and not know not a fuck thing. You just looking shit up and doing it. So we did things the right way, and we went to the restaurant that we had looked up. Like I can tell y'all the place. If y'all look it up, there's so many like black people going to that restaurant. We went to the restaurant. The man gave us the menu on the drink menu side and then he flipped it. All we ordered was food. All we drank was water. We were not drunk. We were sober. We were alert. And like y'all, like what's the word? What's the word when it's like we were talking about what was happening? Foreshadowing. The foreshadowing that we was doing. Like we was talking about a whole different event. And I'm the one that said if my friends are ever in danger, it don't matter like boy, girl, woman, man, anything. Like I'm not trying to be funny. If y'all do anything towards my friends, I'm on defense mode. Like we had a circumstance where I literally was protecting my friend with my fist. Like I do whatever I gotta do for the people that I love. So we talked about that and we went home, like we were going home. We saw a taxi and he said $50, but he was super, super eager, y'all. Like super, super, super eager. He was so eager for us to go. So we was like, nah, like first of all, the $50 was a red flag because it was only a 23-minute drive. But again, it was like 1 o'clock. So I guess when we went to the second driver, the driver that we picked him, y'all. We picked him. The driver that we picked, um, he told us $50 too. We looking like, okay, y'all, this might be like how much we gotta pay. We just gotta pay. We want to go home. We want to go home, be safe. So we just did it, right? Boom. Janae in the passenger seat. I'm in the back seat behind the driver, and Lex is next to me in the back seat behind Janae, kind of diagonal to the taxi driver. Okay, part 2 coming soon.
I'm just not waking up and I'm seeing all these outlets are posting us and every
We in the car. I put the GPS on my phone. I put the GPS on my phone simply because like I said, we always go on vacation, and I just like to know where I'm going and how long it's gonna take. Like, it's not even about being safe. It's like how long we got till we can go home. You feel me? So I always put the GPS in my phone, and my phone was working the best, so I had it in my phone. I could see him like changing the directions, you know, like he would miss the 100 foot. Like if we was going like 100 feet to the right, and he would just keep going. He would just keep going, and I'm like, okay, this is city, so he know where he going. Maybe it's a shortcut. Mind y'all, he didn't even put the GPS in his phone. So I'm just thinking because he's a taxi cab driver and we're at a resort and it's a nice resort, maybe he's done this so many times that he doesn't even need the directions. So I have the directions to my phone. My eyes got so heavy because I'm gonna give y'all a backstory on how we even got there and like how there were so many signs for us not to go. But my eyes were so heavy. I only slept like 6 hours that whole trip. So my eyes were getting so heavy, and I told Janae, like, put it on your phone, put the GPS on your phone. I still had the GPS on my phone because, like I said, Lex is sitting by me, so I want her to still be able to see it. That's why the phone was in my lap. So my eyes doze off, and I'm asleep. Y'all, I promise y'all, I was like this, like this. Lex called my name and said, Maya, he trying to kidnap us. Immediately, I woke up. But before all that, because I'm asleep, I don't know what everything is going on. But basically, he was going down a speed bump. And when he's slowing down during a speed bump, he pressed the gear, moved the gear, turned around, snatched their phones out their hand. Immediately when he snatched them phones, Lex started beating him. Started beating the fuck out of him. She's like, nigga, what did she say? She was like, bitch ass nigga, like, bitch ass nigga. And Janae immediately started following that. When Lex started punching him, like the first couple punches, she said, Maya, he's trying to kidnap us. Y'all, I woke out of my sleep to find out my friends are getting attacked. I just told y'all in the other video I don't play by my friends. I woke up, no questions being said. I'm not confused. I'm not like, I immediately started swinging on this man. So Janae hitting him. Think about this, but backwards, right? So Janae hitting him on this side. I'm hitting him on this side. Lex is punching him on this side. We is punching this fool. Like, all I know is how to fight. I don't know how to like squeeze and bite and do that. I'm just fighting like this is a bitch that just fucked my nigga. I'm so, but you're trying to take my life, my friend's life. We got kids at home, families at home. I'm not playing that. So we just start punching. At this point, part three. So, like I said, immediately when I woke up, I started punching him. I started punching the fuck out of him. He could not take that. He did not understand that what was happening. So he got out the car and got on Janae's side. When he got on Janae's side, he chest kicked her. All right. After he got on Janae's side, he came to my side. Me and this nigga is playing tug of war with the door, Like he's trying to get me. This nigga hit me dead in my face. Like I have a filter on this. It's so bad. On the other video, you can see I have a cut somewhere right here. This nigga punched me. When he couldn't get to me, Lex was when I say thank you God for Lex, even Janae, thank you God for the people that was with me. But Lex was being so vocal and telling us what we needed to do, but like we knew what we needed to do, but like we was on a mission. Like now that it's being said out loud, okay, boom. So then Janae get in the front seat, she in the driver's seat. It's a stick shift. It's a stick shift. So we can't drive it. He go on Lex side. That's when he chest kicked Lex. He hit Lex in the back of his in the back of her in the back of her head. He drugged her by her wig, took her out the car. But y'all, like I said, this is not happening to us. I dragged Lex so motherfucking hard back in that goddamn car because you're not leaving without us. I pulled him in. So when that happened, like I said, my phone is on my lap. I don't know when it got off my lap, but I pulled her back in. I dragged him in the car with us. He's hitting us. Y'all, when he swung and hit me in my throat, I thought this nigga had a knife. I thought he had a knife to my fucking throat. I thought this nigga stabbed me in my throat. I thought it was over, but y'all, I'm still swinging like I'm going like this because Lex is like right here and he's trying to pull Lex. I'm swinging. He realized that wasn't gonna work. He got back to Janae. He came back to me. Y'all, this nigga was that shit is undescribable. I like when I tell y'all the pieces is still coming together because even watching my friends' videos and watching this video, it's like, oh my God, I did pull you. Oh my God, like I was punching him. Like, oh my God, we really got chest kicked. We really had to run off the car. I know for sure Janae was trying to drive the stick shift, but like Even Lex said when we first got in the car, like, I wish I knew how to drive a stick shift. We don't know how to drive stick shifts. That's not something we know how to do. All I know, y'all, is that this nigga attacked my friend from the back seat. He had been looking at her the whole ride there, and I didn't know because I was asleep. And let me tell y'all, I would never sleep in a car again, but I know it was not my fault. Like that, nobody is blaming nobody because we got out of the situation, and that was nothing but God. Like I said, he came to both direct. He came from every single direction twice. He came from his side. He had their phones. I don't know where my phone was at when I got out the car because we had told each other like, hold on, part. This is gonna be the outside part, y'all, because we not even done. It's not even close to being done. Let me just add on the video. Janae was punching. I was punching. Lex did the biggest motherfucking one. That hoe is scratching, grabbing his balls. We put our fingers in his booty hole. We was doing anything to get him. I'm doing like anything you could think of, and that's why I really don't appreciate y'all coming in like the comments asking like why, like we could have did this or we should have did this or I shouldn't have been asleep or why y'all ain't wake her up or y'all this and that. Y'all, we made it out. And we made it out because the idea of what we had going on is we not leaving one or the other. One or the other not going. Like it ain't you either gonna take all three of us because all three of us staying. Like if I gotta get hoes down by the end of the night, I'm gonna be holding these hoes' hands by the end. You know, I'm not letting go. I refuse to come back to Houston and tell Miss Emma or Kyrie that they don't have their daughter or mama. You feel me? So we were so big on like making sure we got each other right. So he tried to drag me out the car a couple times. He done dragged Lex out the car a couple times. He done tried to get Janae. And I don't know how, but we got off the car. We got off the car. We just start running. We start taking off. But y'all, what's so crazy is when I was getting off the car, I could hear my phone or I have an Apple Watch as well. And it started making like that emergency noise, you know, like that. I don't know how to explain it, y'all. I heard it. So I thought I had it. We're running though. Like we ain't got no choice. We don't got no shoes on. We have no shoes on. Running barefoot. Like I said, y'all, I was asleep before this happened. I don't see my phone and see that we was 5 minutes away or however fuck far we was. I'm thinking we 8 hours away. I'm thinking we in Bolivia. Y'all, I can't even say Cartagena. So y'all know I'm thinking we in what I don't even know the cities in the country. Like I do not know y'all. So I'm just praying to God. Like y'all, I was praying to my daddy. No, if y'all don't know, my daddy passed away. So I'm praying to my daddy, like, oh my God, please, this cannot be the end. Like, this cannot be the end. Like, please do not let this be the end. Like, I don't care how bad I want to see you. I don't care how bad I be speaking on. I just cannot, this cannot be the end. Like, we got to make sure, let's get home to her son. We got to make sure Janae go back to Minnie. Like, we got families, we got parents, we got mamas and dads. Like, no way. You know what I'm saying? So we start running. We start running. Y'all, this man then got back in the car, started driving, stopped. That's when we panicked. We panicked bad as fuck, but we still running, panicking. He gonna get out the car and pick up the pieces because, like I said, we are grabbing, we are playing tug of war with our lives. We are fighting for our lives. Janae took off the interior, the middle of his shit is fucked up because we've been hitting him, knocking him, doing all types of shit. He's getting all that sassy ass nigga going throw Lex wig out the window and then drive off. But because we're running, I'm still looking back because I'm looking like this nigga better not turn back around and stop and hit us. Like, even though we just got out of this situation, we still got a whole bunch of obstacles to get from because I don't know where we're at. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning at this point. We've been fighting for at least 10 minutes. And we've been fighting for at least 10 minutes. He done came on every side of the door. He came back on his side of the door. He done got in the car again. Like it, y'all, we was like, okay. Let me also add that Janae jumped on the car to get our phone. So he's driving. Janae has her hands on the on the passenger side in the front, trying to get our phones. He's probably going 30 miles per hour and stops, trying to brake check her. In my mind, I'm running. I'm running behind my friend because in my head, if she's getting back in the car, we're all getting back in the car. So let me just go ahead and keep up. Like, let's keep this shit, right and tight, right? Anyway, that did not work. So we're just running. While we're running, y'all, I won't even say 500 feet away, it was 3 motorcycles waiting on us. 3 motorcycles waiting on us. We started screaming help. Janae know how to speak a little Spanish, so she was saying it in Spanish. We screaming. They don't have no shoes on. We just running, and we just asking for, like, we just looking for help. But we saw this white man. What's the people that be living in them houses, them little smaller houses? They was in the 8 Mile movie with Eminem, with the house that Eminem and his mama used to live in. A trailer. He was in a trailer with his flashlight, talking about okay, like asking if we was okay, but like we don't know who's in on this. Like this just happened to us 30 seconds ago. So us seeing the motorcycles, y'all, why Lex go hide behind this thin ass pole, booty bout big as hell. Who think you can't hide not a fuck thing from them niggas? 3 motorcycles waiting on us. A white man and a flashlight by a trailer. Rerunning to the next resort because, like I said, y'all, I was just asleep 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago, my eyes was closed. I have no idea what was on my phone. I have no idea how far we are. I'm just following along and going with the, like, there's no questions being asked right now. We're just fighting for our life. So I had no idea that we was 5 minutes from the resort. But this is 5 minutes driving. This is not 5 minutes walking. We're also in the dark. Our resort is in the cut. We running. We see a hotel. We see a resort. We thinking because at our resort they speak English, because it's tourists, they gonna speak English. But we're not at the resort. We're at the security to get in the resort. Biggest language barrier that you can motherfucking imagine. We are talking to these people in Google Translate. Mind you, we are freaking out. We can barely breathe. Like I am. Everybody is panicking because this did not just happen. We talking to them. Mid combo, this nigga start chuckling, y'all, laughing. I'm in this whole like the girl from Bad Girls Club. Why are you laughing at me? I had to ask them like, what is so funny? Like, what is funny? Like, and that's when Lex came up with this like, are y'all in on this? Like, is y'all trying to get us too? Because we don't trust nobody. We don't know who to go to. We don't know what to do, who to speak to, where to, like, y'all, it's crazy. So I get this idea to go through the gate. The gate is closed, but if I push it both ways, my little ass can maybe get through it. All I hear is Lex say, Maya, I got something to go to. Chill. Because if I run through this, I'm trespassing. These niggas gonna shoot me in my back. I'm trying to go to the resort and get a phone and talk to somebody in English, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna make it. I'm knowing they'll follow me because that's what we've been doing this whole time. There's no talking for real. But I knew they would follow me, but it's like, no, fuck that. So we keep talking to them. They're trying to talk to our resort and they're calling the resort on a walkie, like asking like do we live there? Like they asking us our resort, our names, our room number, and we didn't want to give them no room number. Why would I give you my room number? Like y'all finna take us. Like, oh my God, what the fuck? Why do you need that? You do not need that. And we're telling you, we no shoes, no wig. Like, what the, like, come on, look at my face. You can tell we just got into something. So they asking for the room number. Janae told them 443. We really was in 442. But at the end of the day, we realized we're not even gonna be here by the end of this night. So let's just tell them the room number. So we got that clear. They finally came. So they finally called a resort. They talked to the resort. They had asked us about another bitch because when we had lied and said we were staying in 443, they was like, who is this and that? And that wasn't us, obviously. So then we told them the room number because we realized we was not going to stay there not a minute longer. Like, as soon as we can get the fuck out of Colombia, we got the fuck out of Colombia. That's why we was back 24 hours. And it's unbelievable. Unfucking believable. So we see this van come. Silver van, unbranded, no name on it. We like, oh my God, y'all, like this could be just as bad. And it doesn't make it no worse. Like the van was right there. As the van is parking, we see another van that's branded with the name of the resort we're at. So we're like, oh my God, is it passing us up? Should we get in this van? Then they talking about we need to get in the back. Legs pull me. I'm getting in that front. I'm getting in the front. They in the two. They sit on this too, and we got the security man that we just talked to for the last like 20 minutes in the middle. We not playing because Because even when the man came and picked us up, I'm asking him for his ID. I'm asking for his information. I don't care about no name tag because you could have got it out for that Party City. I don't know. I don't know. Because when it comes to cousin, y'all could all be doing this to us. We don't know. We don't trust nobody. We just literally just almost got our life taken and fought for our life, and we barely got out of it. So of course we're not trying to go back in the situation. So we get in the van. We got our windows down. The Lex and Janae got their windows down. I got my window down, and I keep pressing a lock because when we got in it, I heard them lock it, and I'm really paranoid at this point. So if I'm in the front seat, I'm finna keep this door unlocked. Every 5 seconds, I kept pressing the lock button because if we gotta roll out, we don't got no phones. The phones is in the car. Mine's under the seat. The man don't even know my phone under the seat. So I'm just unlocking. If we gotta roll and go again, we gonna do it again, and we gonna run back to the resort. But we seen a resort name, and it was like a release, but like we still so scared, like terrified. So we finally get to the resort. I think we stopped and talked to them for a minute, but we wasn't really trying to talk because we were trying to go back to our room and get our iPads. Thank God that we had our iPads, and immediately we just called our families. Was trying to talk to them, yada yada this, right? Cool. The police finally got there. Like I said, y'all, my phone fell. He didn't snatch my phone. So my phone is under his seat. He has no idea that my phone is under his seat. So he's driving, making pit stops. I'm screenshotting every time this nigga make a move. I have 18 screenshots in my phone of this nigga with the phones in the car. Police get there. I'm telling them the last stop. The last stop was a minute ago when they got there. I'm just showing them like, hey, like he's right here, he right here, right here. They they gonna ask us, should we go with them? Like we need to go with them. We need to go with Columbia laws. We need to go with them and identify them. We need to identify the man that just tried to kidnap us, so we can know that it's him. We all looked at each other like, fuck no. I'm telling them like, there's no way I'm going back in a situation that we just got out of. Like we were so blessed to get out of the situation. I'm not putting myself in no danger. We all on the same page. None of us is doing the same thing. Like we is not going back in that car. The cop car wasn't even a cop car. Not the cop cars we used to. It looked like a SWAT car, like the people they like transferring the inmates. Like the backup, they pull it, and it's people like we wouldn't be able to have got back in. Like we wouldn't be able to have unlocked that door. I don't know what the fuck he thought was going on, but that shit was stupid as fuck. So they're like, okay. Mind you, we're translating through somebody at the resort. It's a guy named Raphael. Raphael, I love you with all my heart. Thank you so much for being on our side. Thank you for trying to communicate. But at the same time, he was translating, and I'm not sure he was saying everything that we were saying. So it's like again, it's a language barrier. These we can barely communicate with these people to even get the help that we need. So what was I saying? They asked me for my iPad. The police officers asked me for my iPad to bring my iPad with them to go to the scene without us because we didn't agree to go to the scene with them. I'm like, no, I'm not giving y'all my iPad. This is the only way I'm able to communicate with my mama. The only way I'm gonna be able to communicate with my mama. No, like there's no way I'm giving y'all my iPad. I already got my phone stolen. Like I just almost got kidnapped. We all just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not giving you my iPad. This nigga gonna ask me for my iCloud. My iCloud. So you want me to give you my iCloud so that when I do leave Columbia, you'll know exactly where I'm at right now. So you can come to Houston, come get me at my mama's house. Absolutely fucking not. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna tell y'all the backstory too. I'm gonna get a little bit more into it because a lot happened after that. But I'm gonna give y'all the backstory too because y'all gonna be like, why the fuck did we even go? So this is basically gonna be a video of all like the backstory, like why, like all the signs that we had, and we should have just never even fucking went. So first red flag, we get there, we check in, everything cool. We ate because we had a very early flight. We had a 6 a.m. flight. We were supposed to be in Cartagena by 1 o'clock. We missed our first flight. We're eating. Go to the flight because we so used to flying Southwest that board at 15 minutes before. We not used to flying Delta and having to board 40 minutes to go. So we literally should sit down. We thinking that this is the flight that we going with because when we sat down, there were people there saying they were going to Atlanta. So we thinking we on that flight. Lex look at the phone and say like, no, they just departed. They say they leaving. We're watching our flight leave. So then we talk to the service people and tell them like, hey, when the next flight? We're going to Cartagena. She's telling us it's going to be super hard for us to get there. So we like, bro, like what? So we go on the next Atlanta flight. That flight got delayed. So then we ended up having difficulty going to Bottega, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't even need to know the names because I'm never going back. Biggest language barrier. Biggest language barrier. So then we missed that flight. We were supposed to leave Bodega at like 4:40, like 4:47, but we didn't leave. So then we ended up being on the next flight. Even on that last flight from Bodega to Cartagena, because we're still in Colombia, even though we're in different cities, but it's still Colombia. The wheels was making the weirdest noise, y'all, the scariest noise, and y'all know what's going on in this world. So it was just like, please let us get there. Please let us get there. We get there. We didn't even have our driver waiting on us because, like I said, we were supposed to get there at 1 p.m. We got here at 10:30. We got off the flight at 10:30. Let's not even, y'all. Janae luggage is in Atlanta. Janae's luggage is in Atlanta. They left one of her luggages in Atlanta. So we had to talk to the people at the airport about the luggage. So that took a minute. Then we realized our driver's not outside. So we took a taxi. That's why we had no issue taking a taxi from Casablanca because we had took a taxi just to get to the resort. We get to the resort. The food is nasty. That was another sign. Then Tuesday, that's the next day because we got there at 10:30. Next day, we got fucking kidnapped because we actually were in his possession. We were in his possession for 23 minutes and we were fighting him for 10. Um, it was just so many things, so many signs. When we was at Casablanca, we was talking about a situation where if I was talking about a situation like if anything happens to y'all, I'm going to always defend y'all, right or wrong. If I'm not playing by my friends, it was so much foreshadowing because I did not know 30 minutes later I would really be having to fight my friends. I did not know in my head like I'm asleep and I'm gonna wake up fighting my friends. We would talk about how like it was crazy. It was so many signs. And it was like even when they was texting, because I know y'all saw they stories. They was texting while I was asleep. Why did we not stop? It's so many shoulda coulda wouldas, but it's at the same time like we out of it and we back home. And when I tell y'all it's the craziest thing to be back home 24 hours after that, we was getting picked up from the airport at 1 a.m. That next day, this morning. This morning. So all I can really tell y'all, I'm not trying to convince y'all not to go to Colombia. I'm not trying to convince y'all not to travel. All I'm saying is book the right travel agent. Make sure you're safe. Get a gun license if you're in the U.S. If you're traveling in the U.S., get a gun license. Make sure you have a travel make sure you have a travel agent, the proper travel agent that's doing everything correctly. Make sure y'all have a private driver that knows the city, that knows the areas, knows the people. Just be safe and pray to God because you really don't know. You don't think it's gonna be you until it's you. I promise. I've been on so many vacations, like DR, Jamaica. We went to Mexico just this January. I've been to Mexico twice. Like my passport has multiple stamps on it. So for this to happen to us on this last trip that we have been so excited for, that we deserve to go on, it's insane. It's insane being in the house that I'm in with my mom, like, and being able to tell this story because we did not think this would be us. We did not know where we was gonna be when that was happening. We did not think we would be able to do this. We didn't even have phones 24 hours ago. So I just say stay close to God. Even whatever religion you have, stay close to God. Be safe. Pray for us. Heavy on the please pray for us. Pray for our mental health. Pray for our sanity. Like it's gonna be very hard for us to heal. But I just want to say I appreciate the people I was with. I'm so glad they reacted the way they did. I'm so glad it was really just either three or none. You feel me? What I'm saying? It was never like fighting for your life. We're fighting for our life. So I just appreciate the people I love. This is gonna be the craziest trauma bond. We are stuck for life. I love you bitches to the death of me. Y'all got me for life, for real. So just spread the word. Spread the word, please.